Hello, Roy Mithril here once again. Just further updates on what's going on with my mum. It unfortunately was not all good news. Again, for those who don't follow me over on my social media, I'll have links to those in the video description. I update those more frequently. But anyway, first off, we do have her home now. She got discharged from the hospital. Uh, the main issue was that she had a blood clot in her leg. And so they gave her some blood thinners and they kept her overnight for observation and testing and everything. And she was prescribed a blood thinner pill that she'll be on that for, I think they said anywhere from 3 to 6 months. While she's on this pill, she has to be kind of careful because obviously, even a minor cut, that's going to bleed a lot more. She'll also bruise easier, so she does have to take it a bit easy. But her energy levels are kind of there. She can't really walk too well on that leg right now, but they said that that will get better as the clot shrinks and everything. And, that's what the blood thinner is going to do. So that part of it could have been a lot worse. Uh, she's got plenty of help around the house, thankfully. I just got done taking care of the pet feeding ritual for the afternoon. Uh, 2 dogs and 13 cats, I believe it is. So yeah, it's a process. Uh, I do the afternoon shifts now, and my uncle does the morning ones. So she at least has help in that regard. Right now she's just relaxing out on the couch watching some TV. We got a footstool for her, a little ottoman in front of the couch, because she finds it comfortable to sit with her legs folded under her, and so, yeah, can't do that with the blood clot there and everything. So she has to have her feet out, extended, and elevated a bit. So the ottoman does that for her, and she said it actually feels really comfortable, so that's a good thing. So the bad news is we're doing round 3. They did some scans on her, and as they put it, they found some, I think they called it nodules, on her lung and her liver, which they said might be cancer. Now they said might. They did not 100% say it was, but it's the hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and so it's just kind of, you know, we're not fully sure what is going to be done about this. She has to go see another doctor and then an oncologist, see what's going on from there. At the very least, the one that she's going to be seeing, it shouldn't be a situation like what my step-uncle was having to do, where he had to go and stay in a hospital that was like a 2-hour drive away from us, to where taking him up there for treatment and bringing him home every day simply wasn't feasible. Uh, Her treatment is likely to be closer to what my aunt had, where it's a fairly close building, pretty much right near the hospital where she was just staying in for the blood clot, so at least it's going to be something like that, where she just goes up, gets her treatment, comes home. But we have to find out what those treatments are, what options there are. Basically, it's just a lot of take life as it comes, take it one day at a time, and just, you know, keep moving on, supporting each other, and doing what we can. That's pretty much all we can do about it. So, obviously, right now I'm not in the right frame of mind to work on video stuff. So the channel is probably going to be going on a bit of a hiatus for the moment. I do want to get back to work as soon as I can, but of course this is a lot to process. We got to figure out what's going on from here. And so everything has to kind of wait until it falls back into balance. I hate to use the term normalcy, but I guess it's the most appropriate term, really. So that's going to happen before I really get back to working on videos. Now, my coping mechanism is pretty much distraction. It's one reason why I throw myself into so many projects as I do, is it gives me something to occupy my mind and keep me from thinking about the bad stuff. It's just kind of how I deal with things. Uh, I still kind of have to have the right energy levels, though, to record, so it's more going to be probably finding some drawing projects or just gaming for my own fun. Obviously, spending time with family, that's going to take priority. That's going to be a lot of it. I also may work on updating my backloggery a bit. Yeah, for those who didn't know, I do have one of those now, just to help keep track of my game collection. Though right now all I have in it is my Switch games and Switch downloads. So I do have a lot to put in that still. So I might work on that a bit. But, pretty much that's where things are right now. She's doing as well as she can. I think we all are. I know a lot of people were worried about my lack of sleep. I've been grabbing naps where I can here and there between things. I'm pretty much feeling as good as I can at this point. And also somebody was saying, stay hydrated at the very least, and I've been doing that. Uh, I can give a drink recommendation. I had a Snapple watermelon lemonade today, and that was actually very delicious. But I've also just been getting plenty of normal water, too. Yeah, I'm rambling a bit. What of it? I kind of do that. But, yeah, we're just kind of trying to go through it as best we can. I hate to say that we're kind of used to it in a way, but having gone through it with my aunt and my step uncle, at the very least, I guess it's like my mum said, it wasn't as huge of a shock as it would have been otherwise, because it is something that we have gone through before. So at least we have some amount of being prepared for it, I suppose, is the best way to put it. Uh, but yeah, I very much want to thank all of my viewers, all of my friends, everybody who supports me and my family. It I'm eternally grateful. I read all the comments on the last video, just all the kind words there. It truly means a lot to me. I deeply appreciate it, and it's the kind of thing that just reaffirms that I found the right kind of audience, I found the right kind of viewing base, and I'm just very glad for that. I I think we have a nice community here, and I'm very happy about that and very thankful for that amount of support, the friendships that I've made along the way. Cliche as that is to say, it does mean a lot to me. So even if I don't reply to posts on those videos, know that I do read them, I do appreciate them, it truly means so much to me. I told my mum about all this, it means so much to her as well. So, just everybody, thank you so much for your patience, your understanding, your support. I am very grateful for that. I cannot state that enough. But I think that's pretty much everything I have to say for now, so thank you very much for listening, and I shall see you again next time when hopefully things settle down a bit. Until then, fare thee well.